Bluebieng the Genie and the Two Greedy Nigerian Brothers, a Christmas comedy story. It was 3 days to Christmas. Harmattan had already taken over Lagos, turning mornings cold, afternoons dusty, and nights full of noise. Everywhere smelled like roasted chicken, jollof rice, and desperation. Christmas lights blinked on balconies. Mariah Carey competed with street DJs, and everyone kept saying one thing: this Christmas must be better than last year. But for two brothers in Mushin, Christmas was looking very uncertain. Inside a small, cramped 2-room apartment lived Kunle and Shola, brothers by blood and by greed. Kunle was the elder one, loud, dramatic, and permanently tired of suffering. Shola was the younger, quiet, observant, and dangerously calculative. They had no jobs, no business, no savings. Kunle lay flat on the floor, staring at the ceiling. "I'm tired," he said. "I refuse to suffer again this Christmas." Shola adjusted his glasses. "At this rate, we'll be eating gari on Christmas Day." Kunle sat up suddenly. No, something must happen. And that was when something did happen. Later that evening, the brothers were clearing their landlord's dusty store, a last attempt to avoid eviction. Kunle kicked something hard. Gbang! "Ah! What is this?" Shola brushed off the dust. It was an old oil lamp, golden, scratched, useless looking. Kunle laughed. "Who still uses this kind of lamp?" Shola frowned. "Bro, you never watched Aladdin?" Kunle waved him off. "I beg, that one a cartoon." Still, as a joke, Kunle rubbed the lamp. Nothing. He rubbed it again. Still nothing. He laughed. See? Scam. Then, blue smoke filled the room. The fan stopped. The lights flickered. And suddenly, a blue being appeared. Huge, blue, floating, wearing a Santa hat. "Ho, ho, ho,
ho, ho,"
the genie boomed. "I am the blue being of the lamp." Kunle fainted instantly. Shola screamed and hid behind a sack of rice. When Kunle finally woke up, the blue being explained calmly, "You have been granted 3 wishes only." Kunle's eyes widened. 3 wishes? The blue being nodded. "Choose wisely. Whatever you wish for, you must live with the consequences." The brothers looked at each other and smiled. Kunle didn't waste time. "Blue being, I want money. Plenty money. Cash." The blue being snapped his fingers. Poof! Money filled the room, on the floor, on the bed, even inside the fridge. Kunle screamed with joy. "I've made it." Then, bang, bang, bang. EFCC, open up. Shola froze. "Kunle, this money has no source." The blue being shrugged. "You asked for money, not explanation." Panicking, the brothers shouted, "Blue being, I beg, reverse it." Poof! The money vanished. Silence. Kunle collapsed. That was close. Wish 2. This time, Shola spoke carefully. "Blue being, make us famous and respected." Poof! Their phones exploded. Notifications. Verified badges. Fans screaming outside. Kunle danced. "We're famous." But fame came with questions. Journalists arrived. "How did you build your success? What value do you offer?" Kunle froze. Shola stammered. By evening, the internet had finished them. Memes everywhere. They became known as Fake motivational brothers. Kunle sighed. This fame is stress. One wish left. Wish 3. Desperate, Kunle shouted. Bluebieng, make us enjoy Christmas like kings. The genie smiled slowly. As you wish. Poof. They appeared inside a massive mansion. Food everywhere. Music non-stop. Guests flooding in. At first, it was heaven. Then reality set in. They couldn't stop eating. They couldn't sleep. Guests wouldn't leave. Everyone wanted money. Kule collapsed. I'm exhausted. Shola cried. This enjoyment is suffering. The Bluebieng appeared again. You wanted pleasure without balance, he said. But enjoyment without sense becomes punishment. Kule knelt. We're sorry. The Bluebieng sighed. One Christmas mercy. Poof. They were back in their small apartment. No money, no fame, just peace. That night, they cooked simple rice and stew. Kule smiled softly. Maybe contentment is the real wealth. Shola nodded. Outside, Christmas music played. Inside, they laughed. The end.